Missed too many conversations with your old hearing aids? Constantly changing those tiny batteries drive you nuts? And you paid how much? It's time to get Zounds, the rechargeable hearing aid that eliminates up to 90% of unwanted noise at less than half the price of other premium brands. Contact the hearing professionals at Zounds Hearing today for a free hearing test and get Zounds, hearing aids worth wearing.
Well, we have Ken Post here today with Zounds Hearing, and nice to have you here.
Good to be here.
You're located in Laguna Hills?
Yeah, Laguna Hills.
Okay.
Right where the exit of the 5 freeway going south ends, right there. There's a Coco's there. We're right behind the Coco's.
All right, very good. Zounds Hearing Aids. Now, Zounds is both a brand of hearing aids, but also the company as well, correct?
Correct.
And one of the things, I had mentioned this going into the segment, is that your hearing aids are less expensive than other brands. And why is that? Are they work just as well?
They work just as well. There's two things. Being Zounds as the manufacturer, as a corporation, manufactures them. We buy directly from the manufacturer. All the other companies that are selling hearing aids have to buy through a distributor, so you get the distributor adding their profit on, and we're buying directly from the manufacturer. The second and the best part is that we have our own technology, our own like 57 patents on these, and we use the technology to bring the price down.
Oh, very good.
So you couldn't do this 15 years ago. The technology wasn't there to be able to bring the price down to where we can do this now. There's 5 little computers inside that little hearing aid.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
And that's amazing to be able to do that nowadays.
Yeah.
And that's the way we can keep the price down to something much more reasonable.
Very good. How, you're located in Laguna Hills, so someone's interested in finding out about your product and schedule an appointment with you. Is there like how do they find out if it's right for them? Is there like a trial period? How does that work?
Well, we will bring you in, test your hearing to see if you indeed need a hearing aid, and we actually plot that out so you can see what your hearing is on a little plot that's printed out for you, and you can take that home.
Okay.
And then we then will fit, if you decide you need one and you want one, we'll fit it to you. We'll actually program it for each ear. They're individually programmed for each ear based on your hearing test.
Okay.
So it's exactly customized to each ear based on your hearing test. We fit them to your ears so you can actually wear them. If you want to go out and have a lunch at one of the restaurants near us, or you go outside and you can kind of hear the freeway traffic outside. You can hear how well they're working for you.
Okay.
And then decide, oh, I want to buy them after that. And then that's when you decide, I want to buy them or I don't want to buy them. I like them. So you actually get to try them out before you're buying them.
Okay. What about the service that comes with it? Just the general service, maybe people want to go back in every couple months or whatever and get them adjusted as needed. Is there a service plan? Is that included? How does that work?
We encourage people to come back again so we can check it out, see how they're working for you, see if you need a little adjustment, like, oh, maybe they're in this situation, they're not quite loud enough. We will program it so that it'll be louder, and we can do adjustments, and it's all free. We do the service as part of the price. It's all built into the price.
I saw in the ad there that we just showed the charging station. It looks like there's a little remote there.
Right.
Is that all part of it? Is that when they buy that, and I saw it charges 2 hearing aids. I know sometimes people may only want to get one ear done, but how does that package work? Is when you buy that, it's all included?
The package, when you buy 2 hearing aids, we include the charger and we include the remote.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people don't use the remote because the hearing aids are very automatic. They adjust to your environment. But sometimes people, if you want to go, say, to a concert, you can put it on, well, I don't want all these things going on. I want to hear all the instruments coming in, and as they get quieter, I want to see it get quieter. I don't want all the automation. You put it in a little concert mode. It's perfect for going to a concert. You want to put it back, in a restaurant or a party where there's a lot of noise around you. You can put it in like a party mode where it really focuses in on the person in front of you and tunes out the voices around you.
Okay. Are they Bluetooth compatible?
We can do Bluetooth. The way they're designed, typically you don't need that.
Okay.
They just work at a point where you don't need. A lot of times people need it hooked into their phone because when they put their phone up to their ear, they feed back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have feedback control, so you can use a normal phone just like you would before. You just put it up to your ear, there's no feedback. Or if someone hugs you, if they close in the ear, a lot of the other hearing aids tend to feed back, and we have electronics built in to cut the feedback out.
Okay, what about are there additional accessories that need to be gotten with these, or it's
Everything's
just
included
everything's
in
included?
in the price.
All right. I saw that, as we saw in your spot, the recharger. Now, a lot of hearing aids, the batteries need to be changed sometimes every week.
Mm-hmm.
Yours recharge, how long is that good for? Can you do it like up to 3 months, beyond that, until the batteries at one point do need to be changed?
Well, they're recharged every night, so when you take them out, you put them in the charger, which is great because then you know where they are.
Right.
That's the other plus of that. So they'll charge overnight, they'll run the whole entire day. So depending on the model, between 16 hours for 24 for a highest model, and the next model down 16 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And the battery will last between a year and a year and a half.
Okay.
At that point, we replace them for free.
All right.
So we're basically, once you buy the hearing aid, you're good.
All right, very good. What about, people go swimming or take a shower? Can they use these, or do they need to be taken off?
They need to be taken off.
Okay.
They're definitely not. I mean, they can take a small amount of moisture, but if they get immersed, they're not going to work.
Like if you're out in the rain somewhere, you're not going to have to worry
you need
about it. Okay.
Yeah, but being in somewhere like a shower or something, you're just like it's your cell phone. You dip that in the sink or something that has water in it. It's not going to work after that.
Yeah, exactly. What is the first step going to you, and meaning somebody getting their hearing tested? Some people already see an audiologist. You work with them if they have a doctor that they're working with, and they can kind of bring over their prescription, so to speak. Almost like when you see an eye doctor, you bring your prescription for glasses to somewhere else. Does somebody need to do that, or can they do that?
We occasionally get referrals from doctors who notice, or maybe they're someone's daughter or son complaining to the doctor, oh, you just don't hear me, and the doctor can maybe do a screening and say, yeah, you definitely need hearing aids. We can get referrals from that. But typically, they come directly to us.
Okay.
And we do the testing, we fit the hearing aids, we do the whole 9 yards.
Okay. And are you covered by insurances?
Like
Medicare, that sort of thing.
Medicare doesn't cover hearing aids.
Okay.
Some people's company insurance will cover that if they're still working. There are some insurance companies, some policies that do cover hearing aids.
Okay, very good. Again, you are located, you said, by Coco's?
Behind Coco's.
All right,
yeah.
So that's, what's that, Avenida Carlotta, is that it? Yeah,
that's
okay.
it, right.
I was trying to remember the street. And your number is 949-215-9100, and you can see we have this on the screen there. Is there a website people can go to? Is there just a general Zounds Hearing website?
You go ZoundsLagunaHills.com.
Okay, very good. So if you think these might work for you, give Ken a call, and you'll find out that they're less expensive than other hearing aids out there. They do the job, and I think the rechargeable, I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
As a lot of people have said, the hardest thing is the batteries, and sometimes it needs to be almost every week or something like that. So that's great. Ken, nice to have you on.
Okay.
Good to see you. You take care. Happy New Year to you, and we'll be right back.
Missed too many conversations with your old hearing aids? Constantly changing those tiny batteries drive you nuts? And you paid how much? It's time to get Zounds, the rechargeable hearing aid that eliminates up to 90% of unwanted noise at less than half the price of other premium brands. Contact the hearing professionals at Zounds Hearing today for a free hearing test and get Zounds, hearing aids worth wearing.